Hello and welcome to my first episode of my new League of Legends Fury series. My name is Prime and today we are talking about one of the most discussed topics in the League of Legends scene, the Elohell. First of all, we have to define what Elohell actually is. In the eyes of the community, Elohell is a place where your Elo rating is too low to win your way out because of the high amount of AFKs, rages and trolls. It doesn't matter how much skill you have or what you do, you can't get your way out of it. This has obviously been refused by many players all around the globe. Let's have a look why the community defined Elohell couldn't exist. When players join a rank queue, they are split into two teams. You would now assume that each team has a chance of 50% to get trolls and rages, but that is not the case. People who think they are in Elohell assume that they play better than the rest of the team. When you are only bad at 1% of the games, you would have a chance of 44% to have trolls in your team, while the enemy has a chance of 55%. That means if you're constantly playing good, it is only a matter of time when you reach the next tier. If you're now playing against better enemies than you are, and you perform badly, the percentage of having good players in your team decreased to 44% because of you. People who think they are stuck in Elohell automatically believe that they are good players, and I've seen millions of posts that they always have a good kill-death assist ratio, but cannot win the game because of the stupid allies. Of course there are many dumb people in League of Legends, but as you can see on this graphic from EloBuff, I've won most of the games where I've performed very well. I think a better and convenient definition of Elohell would be that you're forced to play at the level where you know you can win the game and how, but you cannot execute it because of the missing skill from you and your team, or just because of the lack of luck. With this definition, Elohell would be at any tier and any division in the game. For example, when you have replacement matches from Platinum to Diamond and you know you can perform well on the Diamond level, but you just cannot win these placement matches, you maybe just have a bad day. But when you continue playing solo queue, you will definitely reach Diamond in the end because of your skill. So you may ask how to get out of the community-defined Elohell. Well, I will just give you some basic tricks and make a detailed video later. First, what I think is the most important thing is that you have to realize your mistakes and take responsibility for them. When you lost the game, it was your fault, even if you've won your lane. Because when you've won your lane, why shouldn't you roam? For this point, I would recommend you watching two videos from GB99. The first one is Your Mistakes and the God Complex, and the second one is How to Take Responsibility in League of Legends. I will also link them in the description below. I would also recommend using a replay system like LoLRecorder and watch your ranked games 1 week after you've played them. You will realize how much mistakes you've made, but don't worry, making mistakes isn't bad, because you can learn from them. I found a nice quote that you shouldn't waste a good mistake, you should learn from it. Never flame or argue during a game, because if you flame in a game, it is not about winning the game anymore, it is about winning the argument. The next thing I want to cover is really important, and it is that you should never give up. Throws happen way too often, especially in the lower leagues, and even if you're far from winning, you still have a small chance of winning the game, and even if you lose the game, then you can learn from it. The next thing I want to talk about are lane swaps. This may sound a bit strange to you, but it is really effective. If your bot lane is Vayne and Blitzcrank and get countered by Draven and Thresh, and your mid lane, who play Kothis, gets countered by LeBlanc, there's a high chance of losing both lanes. But Kothis is a very good laner against 2, and he scales very well into the late game, while LeBlanc's late game isn't that good, and she is performing really bad against 2 guys. So when you lane swap, Kothis won't be as behind as LeBlanc, because he can last it with his Q, and Vayne will be outskilling Draven sooner or later. The last tip that I give you is you should learn how to last hit. This is really important because minions are worth so much gold. 60 minions are equal to 1 kill, so why taking the risk of dying 1v1 when you can have free gold? Of course, there are many other tips on how to get out of Elohell. For example, you should only play one champion, or you should focus on objectives over kills. But I think these are the most important ones. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you have enjoyed watching the video, and if you want more videos to come out, and comment below for constructive feedback. I wish you a good day, and we're gonna see each other next time.